I've been on the road, trying to fix myself, yeah, from the inside. Cause I gave you time I didn't have, loving that I didn't have, baby. Yeah, yeah. Cause I gave you time I didn't have, loving that I didn't have, my friend. It's nothing personal. If I go this way.
Hey guys, welcome to my podcast. This is super new and I'm super excited about it. I just wanted to start a podcast talking about all of my favorite things because I always share with my people anyway. So I'm like, why don't I not just start a podcast talking about all of my stuff that I like, that I use, and all of my favorite things, what I'm listening to, what I'm watching, what I'm reading. And this episode, I'm going to be talking about my empties. So all of my May empties, my favorites from the month, from last month, practically basically this whole year. So yes, stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about was Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Perfecting Primer. Now this primer I'm obsessed with. I love this primer because it keeps my skin smooth, and I'm normally like, I love a dewy finish. I love having dewy skin, but this is necessary. Like, I sweat and I have an oily T-zone sometimes in the summer, especially in the summer. So I need that matte finish underneath my makeup. So I'm loving that primer. I normally use that primer all the time if I'm not using my Tasha, and it keeps me matte, and it also smells really, really good. Now my next one, I have NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Amande. I don't know how you pronounce that. Whatever. Anyway, that's like my favorite concealer. I use this concealer every single day. There's not a time that I do my makeup that I don't use this concealer. It's like creamy, it's thick. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's like right in the middle. And it's very moisturizing, surprisingly. It doesn't have like oil. I know like the Maracuja concealer, I think it's called, that is a very oily concealer. I used to love that concealer, but in the summer, like I said, I get very oily, so I can't really have that super oily concealer all the time. So I had to get something that met me right in the middle, and I normally set it with next my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm obsessed. Now I see a lot of people put this all over their face. I can't put this all over my face. Like, I have to have it underneath my eye, in the T-zone, and that's it. Like, it's just a little bit too much for me. Normally I don't really set my face that much. If I set my face, I'll go in with like a MAC powder, like a matte foundation powder to really get that coverage. But for the most part in the summertime, I really don't use any powders like that. If anything, I'll go in with my NARS Light Reflecting Press Setting Powder, which is very hydrating. I'll use that powder just so I can kind of stay hydrated. I don't want to be too dry, but I don't want to be too oily or too dewy. So I'll use that powder all over the face, but I definitely go in and set it with the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. It's my favorite. Now, foundation-wise, Lancome's foundation, the Ultra Longwear foundation. Listen, there is no other foundation that I will ever put on my face, child. You would have to send me a PR package for me to sit and try another foundation at this point, because Lancome got it in the bag. I mean, I faithfully, religiously spend those $50, 50 coins to purchase that foundation every month, every other month. I mean, I'll go through that foundation within a couple of weeks, depending on how busy my schedule is or what I'm doing. During this pandemic, I haven't really been doing much, so it's been lasting a lot longer. But before the pandemic, child, please, I was doing my makeup every morning, going to school, going to work every day. I had on a full beat face, and I ran through 2 bottles in like a month and a half. It was ridiculous. But that is like my absolutely that's my favorite foundation. Next, we have the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This cream is so thick, honey, like thicker than cold grits thick. Like, that cream is so thick and it feels so amazing. A little bit goes a long way. You really don't need a lot to put on your face at all. Just a little bit, and it'll cover your whole face and neck. Don't forget the neck, ladies. Y'all be neglecting y'all necks. And that's why y'all listen, I had to go a long time with my neck being a whole different color than my face because I never exfoliated, never toned, never did anything to my neck, child. I would just leave it alone, honey. Had to continuously put foundation and powder on my neck because my neck was so dark and so ugly. But now I'm not neglecting my neck. I tone my neck. I tone everything from the top of my hairline down to basically my collarbone, so that everything can be nice and even. So that cream, just a little tiny bit on your finger, rub it into your skin. It feels amazing. So that's another one of my empties. My next empty is the Fresh Rose and Hyaluronic Acid Deep Hydrating Toner. Now this toner is my favorite. Another empty that I do have is the Glam Glow Super Toner Exfoliating Acid Solution Toner. That toner is like my favorite toner, but it's super strong. Like, you can't use that toner all the time because it's a bit much depending on how your skin is, if you're dry. So I use that sometimes, maybe like once a week, but for the most part, every single day I use my Fresh Rose toner, and it's super hydrating, and I have dry skin for the most part, so I have to have that. I go through like 2 bottles every 2 months. I mean, I'm running through that. And the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer with the SPF of 47. Now that was like my favorite moisturizer before, but the reason why I stopped using it is because as a black woman, it just made me purple. Like, it would turn my whole face lavender. And I know that the more SPF that you have in a product, like the more you have like this purple hue, which is weird, but I really can't use that all the time because it would show through my makeup and it just wasn't really a good look. So sometimes I may use it if I know that I'll be in the sun all day, but for the most part I try to keep away from that. But it's definitely one of my favorites, one of my empties, because it keeps me protected. It keeps my face moisturized. The only thing is it kind of smells funny. It smells very fresh, very skincare, and I'm not a fan of the skincare super chemically scents. So sometimes I'll go in with that, but for the most part my Kiehl's keeps me moisturized, and sometimes I'll just have like another SPF with a little bit of a lower percentage because it's just to get rid of that purple. Next, we have the Coco Cabana body cream. Oh my god, you couldn't catch me without a little bottle in my bag. It makes my skin, my hands especially, I always use it on my hands. It made my hands so soft. Like, I need another bottle. I ran out. I need another bottle. I need another bottle ASAP because my feet and my hands are always so dry, especially being home all the time during this pandemic. I need that moisturized. I need something. So I need to go ahead and get me another bottle, but it smells so good. That's my favorite part about it. It's thick. It's very hydrating. It's kind of like the texture is very like, it's not like super creamy. It's more like it sticks to the skin. Like, you know how you put lotion on, you can kind of like feel it still on your skin. That's how I feel about the Coco Cabana. It's very thick and it stays on your skin. Like, it keeps you hydrated and it smells amazing. And another thing that smells amazing is the Becca Cosmetics, the Skin Love Glow Shield Prime and Set Mist. Oh my god, that is my favorite mist. There's no other mist. Like, sometimes I'll use the Urban Decay, sometimes I'll use NYX. I'll use, very rarely I'll go into my MAC toner. I mean, MAC setting spray or prime mist or whatever. But the Skin Love Glow is amazing. It leaves my skin looking super hydrated, super dewy, and it smells like melons. It smells so good. I found myself spraying this setting mist when I didn't even need to. I just wanted my face to smell good. Like it sticks to my hair and my skin. Like it just makes me smell like a melon. It was very sweet and fruity. It has a very fruity smell to it. So if you're not into that, you may not like it, but try it because sis, listen, the best. I love it. It's my favorite. The Fenty. Now let's talk about Miss Fenty, honey, because Rihanna's been killing it with these releases. I have a couple of empties from Rihanna. I have her bronzer in Mocha Mommy. That's my favorite bronzer. It makes me look amazing. I use it as blush too because my skin tone is I have a very neutral skin tone, but I'm more on a golden side, the warm side. So I can use, and I'm darker too, so I can use that Mocha Mommy bronzer as like a blush and a bronzer. I put it on my nose, I put it on my cheekbones, I put it on my forehead, my temples, basically. It's amazing. That's one of my favorites. And I always do bronzer when I don't feel like contouring because contouring can be a little bit much. So I don't know. I don't be wanting to have that strong, like pow pow, like like that super chiseled look all the time. Like sometimes I just want to go outside and be glowy, cute, little bronzed up. So I'll have a little bronzer. I'll add that in there. But if I did want to go in with the contour, I'm definitely grabbing her contour matchstick, the matte one in espresso. That's my shade. I use that religiously. I mean, I'm down to the nubs. I'm gonna have to get another one. I mean, I just be using every little inch. If I have to scrape it out of the jar, the little tube, then that's what I have to do. But that's definitely one of my favorites. To be honest, it is my favorite. I don't use any other contour powder or cream or anything. That's the best one. Now, I know she came out with another one. I haven't tried it yet. I'm definitely going to try it. But as of right now, the matchstick is life. And the other thing that I like from her is her lip gloss. Oh my God. I cannot keep a jar of her lip gloss. Like, I run through it. I remember I gave one to my friend because I had got the Milk Balm, I think it's called, and it was a little bit too light for me. Like, it was too silvery for my skin tone. So I gave it to my friend. She's definitely a lot lighter than me. And she ran through that bottle of lip gloss in like 3 or 4 days. She told me she was just reapplying. And I mean, I don't blame her because number one, it smells amazing. And number two, it's not sticky. Like, you know how you get those lip glosses that are super sticky and you like, damn, like your hair be getting caught on it, everything be getting caught on it. That is so annoying. That lip gloss doesn't do that to you. Like, you can have that lip gloss on, put on globs and globs, layers and layers, and be fine with that lip gloss. So I love that lip gloss. I love the universal color, the original OG that she first came out with. That's my favorite, and I love the way it smells. It has a sweet smell to it. But I'm sure y'all know. If you don't know about Fenty products, like, don't even listen to me no more. Like, go ahead and exit left because, like, what are you doing with your life? Anyway, another Fenty product that I'm obsessed with is her eye primer. Her eye primer, like, every time I use her eye primer, my eyeshadow does not move. A lot of people use the paint pots and like stuff like that, or the P. Louise. The P. Louise is amazing. It's definitely not my favorite. It's a little heavy duty, and I don't really do a lot of like super heavy looks all the time. So P. Louise is more like okay, I'm going all out, like I need to grab my P. Louise. But when I'm just trying to do a simple look, even if it's an everyday look or even a beat face, I grab my Fenty eye primer. It's sticky and it's gonna stick your eyeshadow onto your eyes and it's not gonna move. I mean, if I'm sweating, if I'm perspiring, if I'm anything that's going on, if I'm oily, if I'm hot, my eyeshadow always looks good all day. Like, it's my tried and true. Now, my favorite Tatcha product, period, is the Silk Canvas Protective Primer. I mean, my God. Tasha has been near and dear to my heart for years. I mean, it's so funny because every time I would go on Instagram and I would post something about them, they would always respond. What a humble company, right? Like, I love them. Tatcha primer is amazing. Like, it literally gives you like a skin blur. It feels amazing. I love it. I love the way it smells. I just love the way it makes my makeup sit. It's amazing. Like, it's the best. But it's expensive. Oh my God. I think of the full size is like $70 or something like that. My last empty that I wanted to talk about is the Youth to the People Superfood Firm and Brighten Vitamin C Serum. Y'all. Oh my God, if this isn't the best serum I ever used, y'all would have to put me on to something else if there's something better, because at this point there is nothing better on the market that I know of that's better than this serum right here. Like, it leaves my skin feeling I mean, when I first got into having my skincare routine, right, and my makeup routine, there was these products that I had. I would wash my face and exfoliate, just period. That I did that all the time. And then I would go in with my fresh rose and hyaluronic acid deep hydrating toner, right? That's when I wasn't doing the Glam Glow. When I didn't do the Glam Glow, I would have my Fresh Rose toner. So once a week I would do my Glam Glow, or maybe even twice a week I would do my Glam Glow, and the other days I would do the Rose. So I would do that, and then I would do the serum, the Youth to the People serum, the vitamin C, and then I would do the Kiehl's, that thick moisturizer that I was telling you guys about. I would use that. And then I would go in with my Becca Skin Love Glow Shield, and then I would prime, and then I would do foundation, etc. That little combo right there is impeccable for my skin. Like, my skin loves that combo, and that's why I find it hard to like try to replace things or try different things, because I have very sensitive skin. So if I try to do something different or add a little something different, I have to do it in waves. Like, I have to introduce one product at a time, because if I have a reaction, I won't know which product it is. Like, I'll have to do one at a time. So if I change my serum, I have to just change my serum, or if I change like my toner, I have to just change that, so that if anything, I'll know, okay, the only thing I did different was I used this toner, I used this, so I can take that out and continue on with my regular regimen. So I just have to keep my stuff where I need it to be, because my skin is very sensitive and I cannot have no breakouts. I already have hyperpigmentation just from not treating my skin properly, like growing up. Now I know better, but before I didn't, and my skin is already suffering, child, so I gotta be careful. But that, I don't know, if you have combination skin and you are a darker woman, I definitely would recommend this little kit that I have, because it's the best. And as far as skin go, my skin has gotten a lot better now because of the products that I'm about to get into now. Those are all of my favorite makeup products, all of my favorite moisturizers. But when it comes to having good skin, good hair, good nails, you have to start from within, right? So my favorite products as far as inner beauty is, and inner health, wellness, is TLC products, Total Life Changes. I mean, come on. I know for a fact that you girls have seen the NutriBurst bottle in everybody's hand on Instagram, everywhere. It's a reason why, honey, because the tea, the NutriBurst, the Resolution Drops, the NRG, the Harmony Drop, I can keep going on and on and on. Their products are amazing. Like, a lot of people don't know this or don't know about these products, but I'm like, a month ago is when I found out about these products, and I'm like, yo, where have I been? One day I was on Instagram now, and when I bought my products, I signed up as a distributor, because I'm like, listen, anything that's going to make me a buck, I'm with it. Okay, I'll try it out. Why not? I'm going to try the product anyway, so I might as well, right? So I signed up as a distributor, and I got my products, and I'm like, okay, I'm excited. I'm excited to take it. So I bought the lemon CBD tea, and it has 0.03 percentage of THC. And I got the NutriBurst. That was what I initially bought. Now, when I had bought the NutriBurst and the tea, I felt results immediately, and it's crazy. Now, this is sad to say, don't judge me, but I didn't know how to detox. I didn't know how or what I was supposed to do. I was just told to drink 1 in the morning and then drink 2 in the afternoon. And the one that I drink in the morning, I should drink it hot. So I'm like, okay. So I took my little packet, I put it inside my bottle, I shook it up, I drank it, and I had a little shot of my NutriBurst. And about 20 minutes later, I was just sitting there doing some work on my laptop, and I'm like, whoa. Gots to go. I ran to that bathroom, TMI, but listen, I saw results immediately, child. I was in that bathroom all day. I'm like, whoa. I had a lot of stuff in me that needed to come out, okay? So after that first day, I'm like, okay, this is serious. Like, this is really serious. I'm going to have to be careful. I can't. You drink that tea and find yourself going somewhere to the store or something. You get stuck somewhere. Listen. Because when it's time for it to come out, it's gonna come out, okay? You got to stay close home. Now, what I would recommend is when you're detoxing is you can have it in moderation, but the more you drink it and the more you cleanse yourself and the good stuff that you put back into your body, you're not going to have to go as much. And when you do go, it's going to be kind of like a quick 1, 2, 3, and then you're up and you're done. But when you first start, girl, you got to stay in the house. You have to stay. Give yourself like 2 or 3 days. Because if you have a lot of bad in you, like if you already eat healthy, you may be fine. But if you have a lot of bad stuff in your body, a lot of toxins, a lot of all that stuff that's in your gut gotta go, okay? And once you detox your body, which is super important, you replenish your body with the NutriBurst. So you put the NutriBurst back and you drink that. I drink normally 3 capfuls a day because I detox a lot. And I'm on a 30-day challenge right now, so I'm dieting. I'm really going heavy with the dieting, working out. So I detox a lot. I detox like 3 times a day, twice a day, but I use 3 sachets. And then I replenish my body with the NutriBurst, which is very important. And then once I tried those products and I love them, that's when I started ordering more products. So my top 4 is the NutriBurst, the CBD tea that I told you about, the lemon or the raspberry. They're both really good. And I also love the NRG. The NRG is like stands for energy, obviously, and I take 2 of those in the morning. And when I tell you I lose like a pound or 2 a day, y'all not gonna believe me, but I definitely lose like a pound or 2 a day. Just Saturday I was over 200 pounds, and I remember telling my girls and Juju, like, listen, all I want to do is lose. Like, I just want to get under 200 pounds. I don't want to be over 200 pounds anymore. Like, and they was like, listen, up your energy intake, work out, you're gonna be good. I took 2 pills that morning. No, I took 2 pills the next morning, and that night I weighed myself. I was already under 200. I was 199. I about cried. I was like, oh, finally, because it's been years since I've been over 200 pounds, battling with my weight, battling with what I eat. So I finally got under 200, and then it just kept going down from there. Then I was 198, then I was 197, then I was 196, and I'm like, whoa. Every day I weighed myself, it was like I lost 2 pounds. So the NRG is very important to me. It gives me a lot of energy. It keeps me up all day. I'm recording right now at 2 a.m. So it's like, now the earlier you take it, the better, because you don't want to be up all night. I'm a late owl, so I stay up late anyway, but for the most part, it keeps me going throughout the day, and it pushes me through my workouts, because with me being sore and everything, I don't be wanting to work out, child. So it pushes me through. And the resolution drops is the last of my favorites of TLC. The resolution drops is like lipo in a bottle, honey. My stomach is my tummy and I have been best friends, but the worst kind of best friends, like the type of best friend that you don't really want to be friends with, but it's like you ain't got no choice. That's how me and my stomach been. Like, I'm sick of her. I'm ready for her to get the hell on. I'm ready for her to pack her stuff and leave. She don't pay no rent. Okay, she's not benefiting me in no way. And it's embarrassing. And she always wants to make an appearance. And I'm tired of it. And she's finally gone. And it's goodbye, sayonara, because I'm tired of being tired. I'm sick and tired. Summer come around and I can't put on what I want to put on. I can't wear my little crop tops. I got a little pudge in my dress. Like, I'm sick of it. So finally it's gone. And I have these products to applaud, because I promise you, I've been overweight for so long. And when I say overweight, like, a lot of people don't consider me overweight. So I say that in technical terms, but I personally just didn't like the way I looked. So I had to do something about that. And with these products, it makes me feel so much better about myself. It makes me look better, feel better, everything. So if anything, you want to invest, you can always go to my website at www.imkenyam.com and get you some. Let me know how they work out for you. And I want to hear all the tea. I want to hear how quickly you had to run to that bathroom after you tried it. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 30. Was you cooking? Was you taking a shower, chilling? What was you doing when you had such as we had to get up and go? I gotta know. I need to know all the tea, all the stories. So yeah, definitely follow me on Instagram at IamKenyaM. My Instagram is not that great. It's very much all over the place. I do a lot. I wear a lot of hats. I'm an activist. I'm a stylist. I cook. I do this, I do that. So it may be a little bit all over the place, but I'm gonna get it together. Don't worry. I'm gonna definitely get it together. Now, books of the month. My favorite book of this month is The Game of Desire. Oh my God, that book is fire. Sham Booty, listen. When I first started in therapy work or any kind of psychology work, I was a mental health therapist, and I still am very heavy into the mental health community. However, sexology has always been a strong interest of mine, and when I saw her doing what she does, inspiring, doing it for the culture, I'm like, who is this woman? Who is this woman just letting everybody know that it's okay to talk about sex? I've been trying to say this for years, okay? Like, I love her, literally, and I'm so happy for her. Congratulations to her for her new pregnancy. Oh my God, I'm so happy for her and Jared. But her book, The Game of Desires, is definitely a read. If you go on audible.com and you sign up for a free trial, you can definitely cop her book for free and listen to it. It's about a 7-hour long book that on Audible, and it's amazing. I'm not gonna spoil it at all. Like, I don't even want to tell you what it's about, because you just have to listen to or read it yourself. So definitely go on Audible and check that out, download it, and let me know what you think. And yeah, you can go to my website, www.imkenyam.com, to check out all that I'm into, get to know me a little bit more. Let me know about you guys as well. You can purchase products on my website. You can purchase products on my Instagram. And yeah, until next time, thank you for listening. Bye.
Loving that I didn't have, baby. Yeah. Cause I gave you time I didn't have. Loving that I didn't have, my friend. It's nothing personal. If I go this day,